My parents studied in the US. They said, I think you enjoy the education system there a lot more. It's a lot less regurgitation, a lot more of just trying to understand a concept and applying it, and they thought that I'd like it. And so that's why I started looking at schools, and NCAA kind of provided the best scholarship opportunities because as an international student, you don't get financial aid. And so I knew I needed a scholarship because there was no way I could afford to go to a good school without any kind of a scholarship. And I started out just in biomedical engineering, and the major itself is kind of broad, where you just learn a little bit about different kinds of engineering and how it relates to biology. And so I didn't like how there wasn't depth in a specific field, and I liked the circuits class I took, so I decided to pick up a second major, which was electrical engineering, so that I could get that depth that I liked in the electronics. And it's been really fun. It's brought me to do a lot of really cool things. Like I started research about a year and a half ago, where I work on MRIs. And so it's like a nice blend of the two engineerings, because there's the bio aspect that you're doing medical imaging, but then basically a lot of the work is electrical engineering because you're dealing with like electronics and signal processing. Currently, there's kind of been non-invasive surgery is kind of up and coming, and it's been a thing where they use heat to destroy tissue in the body without having to cut open a patient. But you're unable to do that unless you can see what you're destroying, right? And so that's where the imaging comes in. You can get temperature maps from MRIs, and that's what I'm working on, where you get temperature maps at a faster rate than we are currently getting them, because that's a possibility, but unless you're able to get maps as quickly as you're destroying tissue, you're not going to be able to run the surgery safely. And so it's just kind of trying to get temperature maps more quickly, get temperature maps that cover a larger volume to keep patients safe and make non-invasive surgery a possibility, basically. It's really been a great opportunity since coming to Vanderbilt. I didn't even know I wanted to start research. A professor kind of reached out to me and said, hey, I think you'd be pretty good at this, and that's how I started. And really, without coming to the US and doing this, I don't think I would have had these opportunities and even thought about going to a school like Stanford. It was not even in my kind of field of view of a school I could go to.